What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and as you guys can see, I had a little accident. Now, this really isn't a continuation of my series. This is mainly me asking some questions of you guys, and I'm trying to get you guys' opinion on a few things. We're coming up on a pretty busy time of the year. This is Christmas, and for those of you guys who don't know how necessarily YouTube works, Christmas is pretty much, well, not necessarily Christmas, but the second portion of the year, I guess I should say, pretty much from September on is pretty much the big time to be on YouTube. That is, that's full court press mode. That's when all the games come out. That's when most of the big stuff happens, etc., etc. So, it's a pretty busy time. So, with that, there are a lot of series that I want to do, but I honestly just haven't had the time. And the reason why is it's kind of complicated, but like right now I've got, I think I recorded all my Minecraft series about 7 or 8 days in advance. And basically what happened is I just had a day where I sat down and I played Minecraft. I had some free time and I played the hell out of Minecraft. And then so I recorded a bunch of videos. Well, some of you asked, well, why didn't you just make a really large video? And I know there are some of you out there who have been asking for me to make longer and longer videos. Well, the reason I don't make long videos anymore is because there's a thing called analytics. Analytics is the YouTube, how do I explain it in a layman's term? It's a built-in tracking software that lets me know what goes on. So it lets me know, how many people watch my videos, how long they watch my videos, what my demographics are, whether I'm trending in the United States, whether I'm trending in Europe, what my age demographics, blah, 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 a lot of shit. Anyways, one of the key things that they have changed is how your YouTube videos are ranked and what helps you get noticed. Now, back in the day, when YouTube first started, it was all about likes, favorites, I wouldn't say comments, but mainly likes, favorites, and views. If you had a ton of views and you had a ton of likes and you had a ton of favorites, then YouTube would rank your video better. So if, my video had 10 million likes and, 10 million views, then it would get noticed. It would be on the YouTube front page, etc., etc. Well, the problem, how is that still pump? Oh, the red power. The problem with that setup and what they were bumping into is reply girls, and some of you may not know that. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but basically there were ways for people to more or less game the system, and they didn't like that setup. And so because you could game the system, they have changed things to where you can no longer game the system. And now it's based 100% pretty much on views and retention. So the reason it's based on views and retention is if I trick you, so to speak, into coming and viewing my video, then you're going to click off my video in like 30 seconds. So like, these guys who have like hot porn pictures as their thumbnails, you're going to click on that because, you're a guy and you have a penis, and, I don't blame you. And then as soon as you get on, it's like, oh, well, this is actually a knitting video or, some stupid shit that doesn't have to do with the hot naked girl. And so you click off. And beforehand, just driving a shit ton of views to that video would make it popular. Well, now, if people are clicking off of it, then it doesn't get ranked. And so that's what retention is. And retention is all about how long people watch your video. Well, there's a couple different metrics and whatnot, but basically, my metrics, from what I've been able to see, out of my way, cow, from what I've been able to see is people watch my videos from about 15 to 30 minutes. And after about the 28-minute mark, people stop watching. And I know some of you are like, well, I don't stop watching. I understand that, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate that a lot. The problem is, when the majority of my viewers stop watching, it actually hurts my channel to make longer videos. And by that I mean my videos stop getting ranked well, they stop showing up in related searches, etc., etc. So I've been trying to come up with a way to make both sides happy. For the people who have tons of time and want to watch longer videos, and those of you who just kind of want to hop in while, you're going to bed or you're using the bathroom or, whatever it is you do when you're watching my video. And I think what I've figured out and what the best way to go about doing this is I am going to record in spurts. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say I decide to record a Fallout 3 series. And in that Fallout 3 series, I record, let's say, 6 hours of Fallout 3. Well, right now, what I would normally do is I would take that 6 hours and I would put it up like 30 minutes at a time. And so it would take, you know, like a month for you guys to see that, which is, I guess, fine. But it can be kind of hectic sometimes when I'm trying to keep up with my series and, you know, it's not up on YouTube and I forget about it or whatnot. And it can be just messy, especially if people are asking questions, you know, what'd you do here? And it's like, well, shit, I don't fucking remember. It was a month ago. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do from here is I'm going to do my game sessions in bursts. And so let's say I play 6 hours of Fallout. What I will do is I will break those up into 15 to 30 minute episodes. Out of the way, cow. I need some trees. I'm going to break it up into 15 to 30 minute episodes, and then I'm going to load them all up kind of at once. And so when I load them up, those of you who don't want to watch it, you're going to get a playlist, and that playlist is going to have all of the videos in it. And so let's say I upload 6 videos in one day. Well, you may not want to watch 6 videos in one day, but you will have the option to if you so choose. For the person who wants an hour and a half clip or a 2-hour clip or a, you know, whatever, he will have the option of watching that full clip right then and there, and he will be able to watch the entire show. And that way I can spend, instead of, 3 or 4 months working on, let's say, Dawn Guard, I can cover Dawn Guard in a weekend. I can put all the videos up. You guys can watch them when you have the time or when you have the inclination. And then I can go and start covering a new game like, I don't know, Saints Row 3 or Fallout 3 or Sleeping Dogs or whatever. And I can get all of that stuff updated so the channel will have a little bit more variety and it won't be quite so one-sided like it is now. The good news is there will be a lot more content on the channel. The bad news is, for those of you who don't necessarily... Why is there... Oh, okay. For those of you who don't necessarily have time to watch everything, you may notice that you're kind of falling behind a little bit. And I don't know. Like I said, this is going to be a test. That's the thing about YouTube, is you kind of got to test things out over and over again while you get things figured out. And, certain things work, certain things don't work. I've had YouTubers message me that are huge and tell me I'm fucking retarded for how much content I already put up on the channel. And then I have other people who upload more content than I put up on my channel, and they do just fine. So I'm going to try this out for a week or two. And then I'm going to, because that's about how long it takes for my demographic data to pull up. And then I'm going to take a look at that demographic data, and we're going to make some decisions based on that. And depending on how things go will depend on whether or not we stick with this or if we, go back to kind of the system we're doing now. So I would really appreciate it if those of you who watch my channel on a regular basis and have some input on this, I would really appreciate it if you guys could, let me know what you guys think about this. The only drawback is some of you guys may see your inbox be quote unquote spammed a little bit more, because I may upload, 5 videos in a day, as opposed to where now I only upload 1. But I think it will streamline the whole process. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. That's the nice thing about YouTube, is you don't have to commit to anything. You can change things up over time. And I'd like to give this a shot. This will allow me to play a lot more games. It'll allow me to get the videos up. So for those of you who are... What was I even doing there? I know I need a shovel now. Or not a shovel, a pickaxe. Anyways, it's going to allow me to cover a lot more content, a lot more games, and I think that will be kind of cool. So let me know what you guys think. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the comment section. If it's something that you think is a stupid idea and you like the way it's going now, I'd like to know that too. So let me know what you guys think, and I will attempt to abide by the largest group of you guys. So hopefully with this method, those of you who like longer clips will get your longer clips. Those of you guys who like to get in and out will have that option as well. And at the same time, I'm not going to be castrating my YouTube channel in the process. So anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a live stream for those of you who weren't on it today, or don't follow me on Twitter. Why would you not follow me on Twitter? I had some stomach issues last night. Some stomach acid came up in my throat, and then I inhaled it while I was asleep. And if you've never had stomach acid in your lungs, it is fucking miserable. And I'm just now getting to where I can kind of talk without hacking and wheezing. So that's what I was doing. So I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, and the live stream will probably be longer than I normally do. Why is it going to be longer? Because I'm going to be covering more content. So now that I'm not restricted to 30 minutes of footage, etc., you're going to get a little bit more content. That being said, you may fall behind. So anyways, I think I've more or less covered everything I want to say, and now I'm just rambling on about pointless stuff. I'm going to rebuild my base. I've got, I think, 2 more Minecraft episodes loaded that will come up tomorrow and the next day that will more or less cover what I've done and what caused this explosion. Although you will miss the explosion, because the explosion actually happened when I was AFK. I was letting my quarry run and my research run, and I didn't even realize it, sadly. Came back in and like my house was gone. I was like, what the fuck? I was very, very unhappy. I actually fucking rage quit, so... Anyways, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next